Good afternoon everybody, and welcome to sunny Wombwell Island in between. Bit bright today, especially in conservatory. Just showing you this little bit here. So we've more or less finished this wet rock job. This is where the vent goes. We're going to box that in, so that's still to do. But what I'm going to show you is, I think pictures we've been seeing and other day has been last video, or when the floor was up and there was a big abyss. Well, I think it's 1 o'clock now, and Joanna's been in like a whirlwind with my help, and we've got a nice new floor. So, oh, my phone drops, brand new. So we've got a brand new floor now. I'm going to take you underneath and I'm going to show you a make-up of what we've actually done. So this is treated chipboard. It's tannalised or pressurised, and 25mm, we always put that down. It's all sealed round edges. There's going to be a kitchen goes back in here. So one of the problems that we came across while we were doing this is when I had an electrician here to wire the fan up. Originally, well, there must have been a different layout of kitchen, because what we've got here is you've got like a cooker spur here, there's a wire goes down there, but you've also got one here, and you can see it's a thicker wire, cooker wire. But what happened with that was it was wired into ring main, which electrician assures me is a no-no. You're not supposed to do it. So we've had to take that off, and I'm going to get customer electrician's number, and he'll come and wire that in. It's just a question of wiring it from there to there and chopping it in. So I'm meant to believe. So this is all more or less finished. We've got some finishing off to do. I'll just show you this. There's a bit of finishing off to do. So we've got arches to go on, but we've put a louvered vent on the bottom of that door. You can't see it. There's some louvered vent on the bottom of that door. I'll just take you outside and show you where we've put a superflow air vent. Where there were a clay air brick. So you can see it down there. Down here. So we fitted that, and there's a pipe runs all the way along the floor, and it's about 3 inches wide. Originally I was going to take it out. I was going to take it out and put a new pipe in, but that meant a lot of messing about, cutting floor. And when we looked into it, when we looked through the pipe, we saw that we were all blocked up on the inside. So we got some smaller pipe, pushed it through, cleared it all, then put that superflow vent in. Now I'm going to take you downstairs, down the cellar steps. So everything's all cleaned up, ready for off. Because I'm off to Ibiza on my holidays. Right, so this is down at bottom, and what we've done is we've put treated joists up here. Now these are just tannalised. They're not pressure treated, double vac, because it's not dry rot. So if it's wet rot, you get away with it tannalised. But any cut ends, you've got to treat. And what we do is we put a liquid membrane over top of them. So when joiners cutting them, I'm putting liquid membrane on. And then on top of that, again, tannalised timbers to bring it up to height what floor was before. Because it had, if you remember, if you've watched other videos, it had York stone flags on top and then floorboards. So we've had to raise height. All pockets where joists go into. It's probably better off. I'll show you up here. So if you can see up here, what I've done is they've all been wedged in with these packers, and what that allows to happen, it allows for air to flow in and around that pocket. So they're wedged in, they can't move anywhere, but air can flow around inside of that pocket, and it's not touching any damp masonry, so it's not bridging, there's no moisture going into these joists, and they're what we called isolated. Also, what we did is, these were timber, and we've swapped it over for a concrete lintel, so that's never going to rot, is it? And while we took the floor out, we came across a problem, so we ended up having to, if you see up there, we ended up having to swap that one as well, and they're packed up with slate. If you see this glue what the stick floor down with, I was talking to John, I said, have you ever had to rip one of these floors up? He says, yeah. I said, how do you get it up then? He says, you have to cut everything to pieces, because it's like metal when it sets. And you just have to saw all the floor up. You won't be able, I don't think you'll be able to get a section up like before. The reason why they put that down is to stop it squeaking. It don't move, apparently. Just look at these two joists here. So you're wondering why these two are black and all others are different colour. Well, I dropped a bit of Klein weight measurements. So I've measured it to run that way, because there's a lot of things, but there were a couple of joists running that way when I came down selling it with no light and different things, and I didn't realise the joists went into pockets at that side. So so I counted for, I think it was 6 joists or something like that, and we needed 8. So this had to be ordered, and so we just went and got some of that off a shelf, and then just treated it with liquid membrane all the way on. So that's not what's going to happen to that. So that's one tip that you can do. You can put liquid membrane on it if you so feel. Is that a better shot? Yeah. All walls have been treated with a fungicidal wash. Got rid of that, all that will die. And electrician's not really finished yet, but this is vent that we're putting in, and this is vent what we're putting in. It's a centrifugal fan, because it needs to soak to get to the other end of where air is, so it'll suck all air out. That's a hole that goes through to next door. We took joist out and then found over a hole. So I thought, well, I'll leave that in, because if they've got an air brick, it'll allow air to flow. If he decides he wants to cover it up, he'll cover it up. But so we've got the pipe here, and you should be able to see daylight. I'm not really sure if you can see it, but you should be able to see daylight going through it. I'm not sure. But so, you get fresh air coming in, right? Then you've got cross flow. So air's going to come in here and upstairs and out. We've took this wall out as well. I don't know if I filmed it before, but there was a dividing wall here, which used to be old coal chute. So that was old coal chute where the fan is. Coal came down, that was divided. This way we had your, what we called a cold shelf, which was a stone slab sat onto some brickwork. And in older days, that's where people used to put the milk and meat and stuff to keep it cool, and keep the stuff cool, and your coal kept separate with a door on. We've took that down, air will flow around here, brilliant, and they're not going to have any problems anymore. So, I think I've covered everything, and I think I've shown you everything down here, and I hope you found it interesting. If you've got any questions, stick them into bottom of here or whatever on inbox. Any questions about this wet rot? And please subscribe if you've not already subscribed, because I'm going to knock some more videos out now. I've got my new phone, 4K, high resolution and all that bad machines. So, hey viva, I'm off to sunny Spain. Hey viva España. I'm off to Ibiza now. So, adios. Catch that plane. Taxi!